Welcome to today's practice. Today is a short practice for those of us that are time crunched, and we're going to go ahead and start in a child's pose. So please sit back, your hips toward your heels, knees can be together if that's more comfortable, or a little bit wider to really allow the chest to sink down to the floor. Take those arms in front of you. Let the heart soften towards the earth, or if it's more comfortable, you could take the arms next to you and simply turn your head. Go ahead in either direction, close your eyes. Take a nice big inhale through the back side of the body. And as you exhale, allow the chest, the abdomen, and the hips to all release closer to the earth. You can also place a block or a towel back behind the knees if this pose is difficult for you. But really bring that gaze to that third eye center. As you inhale, feel the back ribs separating and lifting. Feel the belly pushing up against the earth or your legs, rounding the back almost. And as you exhale, feel that lower back separate, release, feel the hips release. Allow the full body to surrender. If you have your arms at your side, gently swing them out wide and bring them forward, bringing your head forward and really walking the fingers out, lifting the elbows off the mat. Inhale, feel the lengthening of that vertebrae and the crown of the head towards the other end of the mat. The hips might lift up off the heels a little bit, but as you exhale, let the hips sink back towards the heels. Let the belly sink down, let the chest sink down, keeping the elbows off, extending the body. On that next inhale, claw the mat and then push yourself up to a table position. Bring those knees hip distance apart and then inhale up for the cow. And then exhale, round the back for the cat. Pull that belly back towards the spine. When you come up for that cow, let the belly naturally sink. Don't push it down. Pull the shoulders back towards the hips. Keep the neck neutral. Exhale, pull that belly back towards the spine. Really round it. Really pull that belly button back. Pull it back. Push into the earth with those hands and knees. And then soften the elbows. And inhale. Exhale, round the back. Come back to that neutral position. Inhale, that right leg straight back. Point the toes so they're straight down. Pull the belly in. Keep the elbows softened. You can stay here, or if you want to challenge yourself, you can lift that left arm up. Squeeze the arm and the leg towards the center line of the body. And as you exhale, bring those knees and the elbows towards one another. Inhale it out. Exhale together. You can do only the knee here if you prefer. Exhale it out. Inhale. Hold it. Drop that left arm down if you have it elevated. And then hinge the knee. And just little pulses with that knee up. Breathing. Don't shift all the weight forward. Make sure you have that weight on your back. And then swing the knee out wide as if it's like a fire hydrant in a dog. Bring that knee up towards the right elbow and then around. Big circles. Really getting into that hip structure. And after you've gone 3 or 4 times in one direction, switch the direction. Pull that knee in, then swing it up and then back. Breathing here. Don't clench the jaw. Keep the belly strong. Bring that knee in towards the nose. Hold it. And then inhale it straight out. Flex that foot. Put the toes straight down. And then bring those toes down towards the mat. Shift the weight back towards that heel, getting into that back calf, back part of the leg. Breathing here. Slowly release that leg, bring that back down. Inhale up for that cow. Exhale, round it for the cat. Inhale the back left leg. Flex that foot. Keep those toes straight and point down. That's going to help you keep your balance here. You can have that other foot tucked under or loose. It's up to you. And if you want, you're going to take a nice big inhale. We're going to bring that knee in and out. If you want to add the arm out, feel free to do that. Exhale it together. Inhale it out. Exhale it together. The knee and elbow may touch. It may not even come close. That's okay. Whatever is right for your body today. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring that arm down if you have it elevated, and then hinge that knee. Little pulses straight up. Breathing, pull the belly back towards the spine. And then go ahead and lift that knee up and then pull it up towards the left elbow and then back around. Big circles with the knees. And after you've gone 3 or 4 times in one direction, go ahead and change that direction. Maybe bring it forward and then all the way around. Breathing. And then once you brought that final circle, bring that knee in towards the belly, pull the belly back towards the spine, hold that knee up, keep breathing here. Don't squint the eyes, and then inhale that leg straight back. Once again, flexing the foot and bringing the toes straight down, shifting the weight back slightly. Release that leg down. Inhale for your cow. Exhale, round it for the cat. Tuck those toes under. Claw the mat with your hands. Really push that mat away from you so that the knees come up just an inch or two. Hold it here for a moment. Breathe into this. Try to have all 10 toes spread wide. And then inhale up the hips as high as they'll go. As high as they go. Come on the tippy toes. And then exhale back towards the heels. They may come to the mat. They may not. Take another big inhale. Exhale the heart center towards the thighs. Think of your body making a V shape here. And then maybe walk your dog, your downward facing dog. Paddle those feet. You might feel better to do it slowly or quickly. You might like coming up on the toes and then pushing back a couple times. Maybe even shifting all your weight to the sides of the feet in one direction, bending the knees, pushing yourself back just a little bit, getting into that IT band. Come back to center, maybe shift your feet to the other direction. When you keep those knees bent in this shifting of the side feet, you'll get a little bit more in that IT band than if you tried to straighten them. Inhale it back. And then slowly walk to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Let your arms just hang down here. If your belly is getting in the way, just push it in, pull it to the side and readjust. Allow the knees to bend because the hamstrings aren't quite warmed up. Inhale it halfway, our monkey. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, and then swan dive it down. Step the right foot all the way back, drop that back knee, and if you have some blocks handy, grab those blocks here. Otherwise, if it's comfortable for you to touch your hands on the ground, then go ahead. So in this low lunge here, take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, walk those blocks back, sit back that left hip, flex that left toe up. Walk them forward, inhale. Exhale, walk it back. Inhale it forward. Exhale it back. Inhale it forward, hold here. Lift up the back knee. Maybe release the blocks if you don't want them, or keep them at any length that's good for you. We all have different length, arms, legs, bodies. Breathing here. Drop the back knee down once again. Hinge that foot up. Inhale up that right arm, and then turn the thumb towards the ground and grab the front of that foot. This is also where a strap might be handy if you have one. Now push the foot away from you to pull that left shoulder back. Breathing. You can use your block here. Do what feels good for you. It might even feel good to come on the outside edge of that front foot and allow that knee to fly away. You might be able to come down onto the arm. Do what feels right for your body. Slowly release that leg, but don't let it slingshot back down. Slowly come down, back to that low lunge. Tuck the back toe under, lift the back knee for that low lunge. Place your hands down and then pull that front foot back into a plank. Knees up or knees down here. Your choice. Now we're going to chaturanga down on a count of 5. If that's not in your wheelhouse, then just stay up for the plank and then slowly descend when we get to 1. Shift that weight forward. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and then slowly release it down. Uncurl those toes together. Hands next to your side. Inhale up for a cobra, baby cobra here. Let those arms just hover slightly. Keep the neck neutral. Exhale it down. Inhale up for a cobra. Baby cobra. Exhale down. If you feel like your body is ready, shift those hands next to the chest, elbows pointed straight back, and then push into the mat for that full cobra. Breathing, shoulders wide. Exhale it down. Tuck those toes under, push back up to your plank, knees up or knees down, and then find your way back to downward facing dog. Breathing here. Come up high in the toes, bend the knees tight, deeply, look to the front of your mat, hop, step, or float to the front of the mat, forward fold. If you're ready, hands in front of you, maybe on a block, maybe on the ground, and then inhale halfway up for monkey. Or maybe keep the hands at the calves. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot all the way back. Bring that knee down. Again, you can have those blocks handy if that feels good for you. You get into our psoas muscle a little bit more with these blocks and having a straighter posture. Pull the right hip back just a little bit. Let that left hip come forward and then exhale it back. Inhale it forward. Exhale it back. Using the blocks or not. Inhale it forward. Exhale it back. Pull that right hip back. Breathing. Inhale it forward. Hold on to those blocks if you want. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee up. Shift that weight back towards that left heel. Straight up in the air. Exhale that leg down. And then slowly lift that back heel. Taking that right hand, swinging the palm back behind you, thumb down, and reaching the front of that foot. You can be it on the arch or maybe the outside edge of it. You can use a block here. Bring that block at any height that works for you. Don't be on the very middle of your kneecap. You should be just above the kneecap so it doesn't bother your knee. Okay. You can bring that arm down if that's available and maybe come into the outer edge of that right foot and let that right knee come out as you pull around, twisting that right shoulder back a little bit. Breathing. Whatever feels good for you here, right? Slowly bring yourself back forward. Release that foot down. Don't let it slingshot back. Come back into that runner's lunge by tucking the toes and lifting the back knee up, shifting the weight back a little bit here. Again, feel free to use the box. Plant those hands and then shift that front foot all the way back. Inhale to your plank. Hold it or chaturanga down, knees up or knees down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, breathing here. Hold it and let it come down. Plant those hands, tops of the feet on the mat, and inhale up for cobra. Now, if you want to come up dog, shift the weight forward, coming the knees and thighs off the mat. And then you can come back to the downward facing dog, but curling those toes and pushing back to the downward facing. Inhale up that left leg. Shift it forward. Plant the back foot down and then roll yourself up to the warrior 2. Breathing. Turn that front palm open. Reverse the warrior. And then exhale it back to the warrior. Maybe bend a little deeper into the front leg. And then shift the weight forward, hinging the elbow, placing it above the knee, or perhaps maybe hold on to the block into the low side angle. Breathing here, really reaching. Push the back edge of that right foot and those fingers all the way up to the top. Inhale up that arm, place it on the waist. Look down to that front foot and then straighten the front leg. Inhale that arm back up for your Trikonasana, triangle. If you want to challenge your core here, maybe lift your block or your hand towards one another, holding it, breathing. Otherwise, you can just stay right here. Slowly roll that right shoulder down, pivoting on that back ball mount on that foot into that low runner's lunge, planting that hand down or using a block, and then inhaling up for a little twist. Exhale it back down. And then slowly walk your hands towards the right. So now you have that wide angle Uttanasana, forward fold here. Maybe bring those arms out wide or behind you. Place those hands right underneath your face and then inhale it up halfway. Plant the left hand down, inhale up the right arm for a twist. Exhale it down. Plant the left hand right underneath the nose, right hand right underneath the nose, inhale up the left arm. Little twist. Bring both hands down, fold. Go ahead and lean forward, come on the balls of the feet, turn the heels inward slightly, soften the knees, and then inhale all the way up to our goddess pose. Breathing. Take a nice big inhale as you exhale, bring that right elbow to the right knee. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, sit a little lower if you can. Exhale. Inhale to the middle. Exhale. Inhale to the middle. Exhale. Inhale to the middle. Exhale. Inhale. Breathing, pulse it. Pulse it. A little lower. A little lower. Inhale, straighten those arms. Turn that right foot or left foot forward and the left foot toes out and then into warrior 2 on the other side. Breathing. Reverse that warrior. Lift that front arm up. Let the weight come back. Bend into that front knee a little bit more. Inhale back to the warrior. Breathing. Shift your weight forward till the body no longer moves. Hinge the elbow. Maybe find a block. Maybe find the floor, whatever feels right for your body today. Inhale up that left arm over the body, turn the pinky up towards the sky, push the back edge of that left foot into the mat. Breathing here. Inhale up that left arm, place it on the waist, straighten the front leg. Inhale up for Trikonasana. Remember, Trikonasana is all about reaching up. All about reaching up, getting light, pushing the back edge of that left foot into the ground, flexing all 5 toes of that front foot. Make sure you got the 4 corners. Relax those toes down. Keep breathing. You want to challenge yourself with the core. Bring the arms out. Breathing here. Don't clench the jaw. Don't squint your eyes. Push that back edge of that left foot in. Maybe open up back into Trikonasana. Exhale, roll that left shoulder down as you pivot on that back foot so the heel comes up and you're back into that runner's lunge. Inhale up the right arm for that twist. Exhale that right arm down, pull that front foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to your plank. Chaturanga down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Let your body come down. Find your back bend. Inhale up, maybe upward facing dog. Cobra. Baby cobra. Exhale back to the downward facing dog. Inhale up that right leg. Exhale it forward. Pivot the back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale up for your warrior 1. Pull the right hip back. Straighten up that front leg. Reach with the left arm. Reach forward, holding that body. Pull the belly in. Get your body nice and flat. Maybe using a blocker, bringing the left arm down and inhale up the right arm for a revolved triangle. Let that front knee soften. Bring the right shoulder down. Runner's lunge here. Walk the hands to the left. Turn the toes out in a 45-degree angle. Inhale up into goddess once again. Breathing. Take a nice big inhale as you exhale. Take the right hand, tap the left thigh. Inhale it up. Exhale it over. Inhale it up. Exhale it over. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, cross. Exhale, cross. Inhale. Exhale. Pulse it. Breathing. Inhale it up. Turn those toes forward. Swan dive it down. Inhale halfway. Walk your hands to the left, pivoting on that left foot forward. Allow the right toes to come forward, left toes to come into a 45-degree angle. Bend into that left knee. Pull the left hip back and then inhale up to warrior 1 on the other side. Breathing. Straighten that front leg. Pull the left hip back as you bring that body forward. Pull the belly in to support yourself. Breathing, really reach with the right arm. So it feels like it's reaching a little bit longer. Pulling the left hip back, bringing that right arm down. You can use a block if you want. And then inhale up the left arm for a revolved triangle. Exhale that left shoulder down. Soften that front knee. Come back to the runner's lunge, lifting the back right heel up. Pull that leg back. Downward facing dog. Hold this for a couple breaths. Inhale to the plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale up, find your back bend. Baby cobra, cobra, or upward facing dog. Plant the knees down, push back to that child's pose. Notice the difference of this child's pose compared to the one we started with. From the child's pose, come up on those knees. Bring those hips directly above the knees and walk those hands out for a puppy. Allow the chest to sink. If you want something a little bit more intense, you can take a block and bring your elbows out on the block, fingers up towards the sky, maybe back over your head, and let the heart sink a little bit more, getting into the shoulders a little bit more. Otherwise, you can simply just stay with your puppy. From whatever position you are, slowly find your way forward on your belly. Bring those hands down. Bring the right leg in. Maybe have a strap handy if you need it. Bring the left leg in, grabbing the front of those ankles. Using a strap here is wonderful. Be careful not to let the knees go wide out. They want to go wide out sometimes. And then push your feet away from you, pulling the shoulders up for that bow pose. You want to massage the belly, you can rock it back and forth. Release that bow down. Release those legs. Don't let them slingshot. And bring your head down. Take that right arm out towards, straight from the shoulder. Take the left arm, plant it, the fingers down, and then roll your body to the right side, turning that thumb down and palm up as you step the left foot back, getting into the shoulder. Slowly release that stretch. Bring that arm back in. Extend that left arm out, palm up to the sky. Roll that body over towards the left side onto that shoulder. Tent that hand. And if it's available, you can even take that other hand and bring it back behind you, maybe interlace the fingers if it's available. That feels good too. Only if it's available though. Inhale up that arm, come on back down. And then slowly roll to your back. Bring your knees into the chest. Go ahead and drop that right knee down. Take that left ankle and just gently place it just above the knee. And then thread the left hand through the back, through your legs, and the right hand through the back of the right thigh. You might need a strap for this. It's a reclined pigeon. Using that left elbow to push away the left knee as you pull the right leg a little closer. Breathing. Now the body wants to kind of sway to the left side towards the bent knee. So just gently shift your weight so that that right knee is directly over that right hip, and you're going to feel it in the hip, left hip flexor a little bit more. Gently release those hands, open those arms out wide to the sides, and then gently on your next exhale, pull the belly in and allow the left knee to come down to the ground as far as it'll go. Let the right arm, the right leg settle down into that upper right side of the body. Little twist here. Where is your body holding its tightness? Are you fighting gravity here? Are your glute or your bum trying to support your legs? Release that left butt cheek. On your next inhale, find your way back up. Maybe use that right foot to push into the ground to get yourself back centered. Lift the right foot up. And then when you're ready, take another exhale and bring that left foot down to the ground. So we're twisting to the other side. Let the knees fall flat. You might even feel good to take that right hand on top of the outer edge of the left leg. This gets into that SI joint a little bit. Release the leg if you're holding on to it, and then inhale it back up. Once again, release those legs. Give yourself another little hug. Hold on to that right knee and extend the left leg all the way out. Just flex that foot, and then bend the knee and place the foot down. Take that right ankle and cross it over the left side. Thread the right hand through the legs, the left hand behind, maybe using a strap here that's not available for you. Pushing that right leg and knee away from you. Some people like to hold on to the front of the thigh too. That can be a little bit more intense. Again, be mindful of where the body is, this weight is taking you. It's taking you to the right side. So shift the weight to the left just a little bit. Breathe into that spot that's calling your name. Exhale, release it all down. Slowly release those hands out to the side. Maybe a goalpost might feel good. And then take another big inhale as you exhale. Pull the belly in as you let that right knee sink down towards the right. Let that back leg fall towards the ground gently. Slowly inhale those legs back to center. Take a moment. And when you're ready, allow the legs to fall to the other side. Plant that right foot down. Let the left leg fall. Let that right knee fall forward. Maybe bring the arm on for the twist on the other side. Breathing. Letting the full body surrender down. Sometimes the knees in this pose want to really hold us up. You'll feel a lot of tension in that left knee. It's like it's trying to support the whole body. Just let gravity sink it into the other foot. Sink it down towards the floor. Slowly release the leg if you're holding on to it. Inhale those legs back to center. Uncross those legs. Bring both knees in, and then give yourself some little circles with those knees. Round the circles this way, the other way. And then go ahead and extend one leg out, then the other. Open those hands to the sky and prepare for your Shavasana. Take this Shavasana for as long as you want it by allowing the muscles in the back of the eyes to surrender. Feel all the muscles in the face pull away down towards the earth as gravity smooths any wrinkles we might have in our face. Feel the back of the head getting heavy and sinking into the earth. And as you inhale, feel the body elongating at the same time. And as you exhale, feel the body softening. Feel the heart center softening and the prana traveling down the arms to the fingertips. Continue to follow the flow of your breath. As the navel center pulls back with each exhale, the hips sink a little bit deeper, and the prana travels down your legs all the way out the tips of your toes. And feel free to stay here in this position for as long as you want.
Thank you for joining me. Namaste.